Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Sagittarius. So in this reading, we'll be looking at the energies of how the person who is on your mind or coming towards you is feeling about you right now. What they're thinking about you, what they like best about you and this connection, what they don't like as much, hopes, fears, what's likely to happen, what they're likely to do next, any advice Spirit has for you. For the main cards of this reading, I'll be using the Fortune Telling Tarot deck by Yoshitaka Mono. And if any clarifiers are needed, the Mystical Manga. So let's get started. What is this person thinking about you right now? What are they thinking about you? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? How do they feel? How do they feel? What do they like best about you? What do they like best about Sagittarius? What don't they like as much? Oh my goodness, we just had a bunch of cards jump out. Too many to take. But, okay. Spirit, one card. One card. What don't they like about the connection here? Okay. What are their highest hopes? And what are their deepest fears? What are their deepest fears? Now I'm going to get 3 cards over here for what is likely to happen, what they are likely to do next, any advice Spirit has for you, and we will look at those together at the end. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords, which is definitely, I love it, especially in this deck. It's like somebody's spying. Somebody's looking at you and they think you're not looking, or they're looking at your pictures. They're definitely like, I don't know, for some of you, like if you write or post or something online, like they read it and I feel like this person could be almost a little too secretive about it. It could make you question if they're even interested. And I just, it's a little frustrating. Like to me, that feels like that's no way to be. Like if you're interested, if you're that interested in someone that you're going to like check all their social media or whatever, or you're going to be stealing glances at them all the time, like why not tell them? What they're thinking about you is the 5 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This person definitely is up in their head a little bit, and it's like it's slowing them down a little bit. Oh, and I didn't mention Libra, Gemini, Aquarius for that Page of Swords, and then Aquarius energy here for the 5 of Swords, and Taurus for that Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this person has a little bit of frustration, a little bit of overthinking. Could have even been a disagreement or a dispute or something. It could have even been like forever ago for some of you. For some reason, I'm seeing that. Obviously not for all. It's going to be different for everyone. But I think they're feeling some sort of frustration. Maybe they're feeling a little frustration about themselves, and if they're moving slow, you know, with that Knight of Pentacles, because that is a slow moving energy. Or how, you know, how things are moving along. I feel like they're definitely, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is a very positive energy. It is somebody who is definitely wanting to put in the time, the energy, feeling like something could really happen here, but they're also a little conflicted, a little up in their head, and I just feel this kind of like frustration here. What they're feeling about you is the Strength card. Leo energy could be significant, but it to me, it almost feels like this person, like, because the Strength card is sitting over here, like kind of right next to a Knight of Cups. Like they're kind of hoping something is going to come together, like romantically. But I think there's a little bit of nerves here about having the strength to say what needs to be said or to do what needs to be done to really make this happen. Now, this is a very positive energy, and it is the energy of somebody learning to trust their heart and listen to their feelings. And I feel like this could be kind of hard for this person since they've been a bit of a slow mover because they've been up in their head too much. I do feel like it's somebody learning to listen to their heart, but it's taking some strength, and it's almost like, it almost feels like they don't know that they have it. And I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe because of that 5 of Swords, and maybe because they're like in the background with that Page of Swords. Spirit, why do we have the Strength card? What is this all about? What is this person trying to get their strength up for? Or what is going on? Wow, Judgment card. Very powerful energy here. This is a turning point. It's an incredibly positive card of putting the past in the past and a new beginning. Now, for some, it could be somebody wanting to resurrect something, but obviously not for all. If this is somebody that you've newly met or you've newly been talking to, they've been kind of conflicted about forward movement, like what to say or what to do. And so they could be even like dragging their feet a little bit because they're trying to work up the strength. But with this Judgment card, this is when the universe comes in and blows the trumpet and says, this is it. It's time to make a decision. Like the time is now. And it's with the strength card, clarifying the strength card, it's like getting the strength to make the decision that needs to be made, to have the kind of life that I feel like this person, like they think about you, they dream about you, they think about what it could be like to have you in their life, like for good, like what it would be like to really be together. And yet, I don't know, there's something about when they go to make a move, it sort of falls apart a little bit. And yet I feel like they want a change because a Judgment card is a total transformation. This is like heaven on earth. I mean, when you get the Judgment card, it's because the past is done and the universe is saying it is time to live the life that you're meant to live, to have the kind of love that you want to have. I feel like this person has these really like high ideals or hopes for what it would be like to be with you, but they definitely have like a little bit of confidence, I feel like, that could be lacking, but yet there's major arcana here. I feel like they're working on this. What they like best about you is the Ace of Cups. It almost feels like a love at first sight kind of energy. I feel like there was attraction from the moment that you met. They were very drawn to you, very interested in you. They like the whole process of falling for you, thinking about you. They could definitely, like if the two of you aren't in a connection yet, they could be definitely wanting to make an offer because with the Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning. This is someone falling for you. And if it is someone that you've been connected to, I feel like they want to do something different with that Strength card and that Judgment card. I feel like they want to make a change. I feel like they want to express something that maybe they haven't expressed yet. What they don't like is the Six of Swords. I feel like somebody could have pulled away. Somebody could have gotten quiet. Somebody could have, in the process of trying to like get out of like whatever all this conflicted energy is, and there could have been a disagreement or a dispute that the two of you could have like not seen eye to eye on something. Like there could have been some sort of challenge, or you could have, somebody, maybe you, maybe them, somebody could have communicated some sort of frustration at the amount of time it's taking because that Knight of Pentacles is sitting there, which is a slow mover. But it's like this person wants to plan. They want to see, well, if we're long distance, how is this going to work, or this or that, or if you've got this going on, or I've got to get, over these things from this past relationship. It's almost like they're coming up with all these reasons, and what really needs to happen is just to love and get out of your head, get into your heart and just love, And so I almost feel like somebody was frustrated, could have pulled away, could have been like, you know what, this is too frustrating, this is too complicated. I'm just going to get my peace and find my balance on my own. You could have pulled away from them. They could have pulled away from you, but they're not happy about that. So let's see if we can get a clarifier about that. Spirit, why do we have the Six of Swords and what this person doesn't like about the connection? Wow. Four of Wands, Aries energy, and I'm forgetting to mention these, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces with this Ace of Cups, and Aquarius with that Six of Swords there. Could be strong in your chart or their chart. Aries energy for this Four of Wands. Somebody pulled away. It's going to be different for everybody watching this. And this person, I feel like, could even be like kind of devastated because they felt like this could be it. Like the two of you could really have something here. And with the Four of Wands, this is somebody who feels like, this could be like a real relationship. This could be a commitment. You could, move in together, get married for some if that's something you're interested in. Like they feel like this could have been it. The two of you could have, could and still could make this happen. But they're frustrated, maybe frustrated themselves if they're the ones that pulled away, or frustrated with whatever happened if it was you. And I'm getting, this is the biggest challenge in these readings, like 4,000 people watched the last Sagittarius reading. And so I always ask to connect with those that are going to watch, but I could be connecting with 4,000 different people. And it's like, I'm seeing like some very, very specific scenarios here, but we can't go down every single one because these are general messages. But I'm getting a lot. And for some specifically, you could have pulled away because this person wasn't putting in the time and wasn't putting in the energy. And then all of a sudden it like hit them like, wait, that you're my person, you know? But for some, like they pulled away because of some sort of frustration. And now they're even more mad at themselves for that. So that's the most I can narrow down all of the messages I'm channeling right now. But their highest hopes are the Knight of Cups, which means an offer of love. What I'm curious about is this person hoping that you're going to make this offer to them, or you're going to show up for them, or they're hoping that they can tell you what they're really feeling, what's really in their heart. Scorpio energy could be significant. But Spirit, give us a little more guidance around, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm wanting to keep these bonus readings a little bit shorter because it's almost April and I'm going to get started on my April messages, but getting a lot of information and I'm just going to go ahead and go with it because with their highest hopes, the Knight of Cups, that's clarified by the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Wands. This person is feeling like you are their person. I mean, when you get the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, that's two people that were meant to meet. And with the Two of Cups sitting right here next to the King of Cups, Cancer energy, and then Pisces energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with this fire. This person, I feel like they want to see you. They want to be around you. They want to get closer to you. They're happier when they're with you. They recognize that they're going to have to make, you know, some sort of very clear offer, a clear move with this King of Cups. And with the Ace of Wands, they're incredibly attracted to you. With the Six of Wands, I feel like there has been some sort of challenge and this person does want to come through. They do want to make it right. This is somebody returning after a battle or after a difficulty, returning home, you know, hoping to be accepted, hoping to be well received. I feel like if someone pulled away, there's definitely a desire to come in, but to come in, I mean, with some real positive energy, some passion, some connection, some commitment, some emotional exchange to really talk about it. So their hopes are extremely high for this. Their fears are the Ace of Pentacles. Actually making that move, taking that step, starting something. This is the cornerstone of the Ten of Pentacles. This is making an offer. This is making an effort. This is showing up in a way that you're showing up to stay. It's an incredibly positive card in sort of a challenging placement. So it's like, why, you know, why are they afraid to start something here? It's very clear this is a significant and dynamic connection. Wow. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the fears, like starting something, clarified by the Five of Pentacles. This person, I do feel like, could have some abandonment issues or fears, you know, if they're going to say something, say how they feel, are they going to end up on the outside again? Now, the frustrations with some of you, it's something that this person has been through in the past, and now they're starting to get interested and fall for you, and it's their past that's coming up that's causing them to have these fears or this confusion about what to do. For some of you, it's something that happened between the two of you, that this person could be feeling out in the cold, they could be missing you, they could be longing for you and afraid to say something because they don't want to end up out in the cold again. But the Five of Pentacles is all about the fact that, you know, the union, the church window in a love reading represents the union, the connection, the two people being together, you know, the potential. It's what divine wants for this. And very often it can be our own fears of being out in the cold that is what lands us out there. We're so busy focused on, oh, in the past this happened or that happened, that we don't see the potential. And I know I've been guilty of this. I've definitely had my fears that, oh, what if this person doesn't feel the way that I feel? And I'll step back and not put in the energy, and then I'll end up out in the cold because of what I did, because of the choices I made. It's taken me a long time to figure that out, you know, but now I'm very, very lucky and blessed to be deeply in love with someone who shows up for me every day of my life. But I had to get over that energy. You know, it's almost like giving up before you try because you're afraid of ending up out in the cold. Then you kind of land out there. So what is likely to happen? King of Pentacles. Okay, this Knight of Pentacles energy, this person that may have been dragging their feet and taking their time is showing up. Virgo energy could be significant, but this one is someone who comes in and comes in to stay. This is someone who wants to show up, and not just for like the fun, you know, like playful, like intense or whatever romantic stuff. Like, this is someone who wants to come all in, and for a real relationship to work, for something to last, you know, not only, you know, do we come in for just the fun and the excitement, the passion, romance, it's all like, you know, fantastic, but we also come in for those little things, you know, those day-to-day moments, to just share things with someone. And the King of Pentacles, it is an energy of somebody who really shows up for the big things and for the little things. So what are they likely to do? Oh my gosh, why? We have the Devil energy. Capricorn energy could be significant here, but this is an energy of somebody obsessing. This is an energy of somebody who could be letting their fears get the best of them. This is the energy, and I see it all the way back now to that Page of Swords we saw at the beginning. Somebody who's into you, interested in you, thinking about you, but kind of letting their nerves and their fears and their past issues get the best of them. And yet there's this potential for this King of Pentacles energy. For some of you, okay, I do have to say you could be dealing with two different energies here. Something that's past, something that no longer needs to be with you, something that needs to be released, you know, could be a factor here and needs to be released, so you can make space for the kind of person who really shows up, really treats you the way that you deserve to be treated. But let's get one more card. Why do we have this Devil energy here for what they're likely to do? I mean, this person could make an advance. There's a lot of lust with that energy, but that's fun. Like, I love those aspects of the relationship. I wouldn't be in a relationship that didn't have the fun, like, you know, really intense, sexy energies. But for something to really last, you've got to offer more than that, you know? Wow. Interesting. A bunch of cards fall out. Too many to take, especially if I want to keep this reading at a decent time. But we have the Empress. Okay. We have the Devil card clarified by the Empress. Some of you could be dealing with a very strong soul connection. And there's something about this person, I feel like, kind of obsessing here, because they know that you are their person. They know that you are the one. With the Empress energy, I mean, that can be like a divine connection, soulmate, twin flame kind of vibe. But these are general readings, so I try to make them accessible to everybody, no matter what path you're on. But when the Empress energy comes in, it's because somebody knows that you were the one. Like in a love reading, is this the person you're meant to meet? It's the person you're meant to be with. So it's very, very interesting that I feel like this person is kind of thinking about you, maybe a lot more than you realize, maybe obsessing a little bit. But if they come towards you in this vibration of just wanting, you know, to come in for some fun, you know, or maybe is, you know, could even be like a codependent energy, you know, if they're not showing up right and treating you like the Empress that you are, you might need to release that energy, because ultimately you deserve someone who is going to come all in and show up in the way that you truly deserve. So I feel like in this reading, I'm getting a lot of different energies come through. So definitely check your other placements if you need, you know, more information here, and take what's yours, leave what's not. But for some of you, you're releasing somebody that just hasn't shown up for you the way that you deserve. Somebody who maybe just wants to come in for the fun and wants to come in for, you know, the good times or the excitement, or somebody who's a little obsessive or whatever, but they don't want to come, you know, in and do what it takes to really stay. Whatever their issues are, it doesn't matter. Those aren't your issues. You know who you are. Taurus, Libra energy once can be significant here, but having someone show up right and show up for you is because you're recognizing who you are, what you deserve, and what you need. So if somebody comes in and they don't come in right, you know, I would say show them the door. Somebody comes in and they're ready to put in the time and the energy. They're ready to open up in a way that is really emotional. They're ready to be vulnerable. They're ready to express their feelings, might be worth taking a look and seeing what's there. But if they're not coming in right, recognize your Empress energy and hold the people that come into your life to the expectation of knowing what it is you want and you deserve. So what's your advice? And I feel like there's been a lot of advice already in this reading. Oh, your advice is the Empress. Makes perfect sense. I feel like it's like the universe and my guides are kind of winking at me because I asked for a clarifier around this devil energy of what they're likely to do. And we got the Empress, and then all the advice came through with that. And the advice is the Empress. And Spirit is saying, know who you are, know your worth, know your value. If you are desiring a real connection, because look at this, we have a 2 of Cups and we have a 4 of Wands. Somebody who really shows up, somebody who really comes all in. We attract in what we focus on, what we believe in. And if you see somebody not coming towards you right, no matter what the feelings are, you have to be able to communicate your needs, what you're worth, what, your value there, and, and be willing to let something go if somebody isn't coming in right, and make that space, make that room, because you do have somebody coming towards you that is recognizing you for who you are. But if you're distracted and busy with that one that isn't, treating you the way that you deserve, you might completely miss this energy of this person who's coming all in and coming in right. So being in your Empress energy, being in that energy, and it doesn't matter what your gender is, you can be in that Empress energy, which is the energy of realizing your worth, your value, what you desire and what you deserve. That's what that Empress energy is really all about. Choosing the connections that truly have potential. And that self-value, like that's what it's all about. But recognizing that you deserve someone who sees you, in that highest potential, and holding that space for yourself holds that space for somebody to come in who's going to treat you well. So that is the message I have for you, Sagittarius. I want to thank you again, everybody who watched the last reading, that commented, Sagittariuses that donated in order to ordered personal readings, and cross watchers as well that are connected to a Sagittarius. I want to thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys, and I love this message for you. So be watching for your April reading coming up soon. I'm going to be hopefully wrapping up the bonus readings and getting started on April readings here very quickly. Got a little behind because we were celebrating my 50th birthday, and I feel like we've been celebrating for like 2 weeks because it's a big milestone, and I have a lot of friends and I have a lot of family. We had a party on Sunday, but now I have more family and friends coming over tonight, and we're doing another party, and I'm excited. It's and that's why, but I really wanted to get you guys your message, Sagittarius, your message. So I am excited. We're doing we're doing a wink at me and where I come from. We're doing a whole punk theme, decking out the place in black, skull and crossbones, and I'm really excited. But I was like, everybody, I want to get Sagittarius their message, and I will meet up with you later. And so we're having a party tonight, and I'm really excited. But I'm so happy I was able to get you guys' message before the end of March. So yay. I want to thank you all so much. Love you guys so much. And I will talk to you soon.